The last thing we're going to talk about is the tilt gas struts. In this picture, you can see a side view of the actual access chair. The black frame here is the lower frame. This tube here, as you can see from the side, is the gas strut. That is holding the seat level. Okay, in this bottom left-hand one, you can see this chair is tilted. The gas struts are still involved there, but now they're collapsed so that the chair goes into a tilted position. The bottom right-hand corner, they're extended fully and gives you a -5 degrees of anterior tilt in the seat. So how is this done? The tilt mechanism is controlled by 2 gas struts. These gas struts have 2 cable-operated release levers that lock and unlock the tilt at desired angles. In order to make the tilting motion easier for the caregiver, there are 2 variations of the gas strut force and 2 mounting locations. Right, so you can see here in this chart here below, there are different weight ranges. There are different part numbers, 2 different part numbers for the weight ranges. And there are 2 different positions that are available, okay, the upper position and the lower. It's going to change your leverage, okay, so that you can get more force out of the same strut. In addition, there are 2 lengths of the mounting, what I call the clevis down here. The longer of the 2 will provide that -5 degrees of anterior tilt, and the shorter one will create that level or horizontal home position. Now this video will show how to remove and install these gas struts. Gas springs, there are 2 of them, one on each side underneath the seat. They have a mech locked style of release that when you pull the triggers, they will release the pressure and allow it to basically rotate. There are variable size pressure gas springs based on the user weights. There are also variable locations here where it mounts to the base frame, because this is set upside down, where it's set on the base frame, which allows you to get different leverages on the mechanism. So you can lift up a heavier user or a lighter user. Also, down here where it attaches here, there are a couple of different lengths of this clevis mount here. This allows you to get the -5 degrees of anterior tilt, as well as to make it go flat. The process to change this is as simple as unbolting these 2 bolts here and unbolting these 2 bolts here and sliding off this strut. So let's go through what that looks like. And then you can loosen these here at the bottom. I've already got mine loose. There's a loose one there. And you're going to remove this one here. So you need a 13mm ratchet and a 13mm lug nut or a wrench. You're going to put this on here. Okay, and then this should now come off completely here. Now I've gotten it removed. I can replace this with a shorter one, replace this with a different gauge, and then put it back on. I would recommend you do one at a time so that the seat doesn't move while you're installing it. If you need to change the position of this, so where the rod mounts here, you also have the ability to change it to this location. By changing that location, you will change its leverage. Take a small pick like this, okay? You should be able to come in here like this and pop that one out. And the inside one also, like that, okay? And then you can remove this, okay? moving this to this position. Taking the sleeve out, putting the sleeve to the upper position. Then you would move on and you would change this position also from here to there.